This is what I'm talking about. Like just very like formally fitting clothes.
Bitch, who got that lean? Who got that Zan? Who got that perk? Who got that gas?
Welcome back. Jay-Z has sold 33% of Tidal, Tidal, reportedly for $200 million for something people bagged on them for like the last year and a half for doing. That's how I know the majority of hip-hop fans just don't know business well. And I've taken business class. I don't even know business well. I failed. I had to pay up some fines. Regardless, apparently Sprint is gonna deliver the Tidal platform to their 40+ million users. That's gonna spread around. That's gonna have to be used, just like Uber and Lyft apps. You're gonna have to use them at some point when your drunk ass is too much. All right, you know what I'm talking to. The founder of Worldstar Hip Hop has unfortunately passed away very suddenly, very suddenly. Q, the founder behind the infamous website, like. For better or worse, there's reports that are saying he passed away in his sleep, and possibly heart attack. Condolences first and foremost, and most definitely the craziest thing I can think about is how long the service has been around, the website, since I can remember being in high school, about 2010, 2009, 2010 that I've been using it, that I've seen it, the kind of simple format, people to go on it and promote their music, their time, promotion. Most famously, we all know the whole catchphrase behind Worldstar, yelling in a video, you see a fight, you see something about to break out, Worldstar, Worldstar. To me, that's the weirdest part of the legacy. This dude probably had a good intention of like, all right, gonna promote artists, gonna get people out there, some human interest stuff we'll put in there, mix it up a bit, not just purely hip hop. And what that divulged into, it fits so well into this day and age of like the memes of all the Birdmans of the world, all the Mayweathers who can't read of the world, that whole deal. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy has apparently been charged with a felony for firearm possession. As far as my research goes, and that is the research of reddit.com/r/hiphopheads, it's apparently one part of it is a charge of a missing weapon that was under police possession at one point, or was originally police possession. And if any of that is partially true, then that whole Chris Brown fight is already beyond thrown to the wayside. There goes the waste of 50 Cent, of Mike Tyson getting involved. We're talking like, if he goes to jail, like this dude's gonna get out like and still be in his 30s. The dude's not touching 29 yet. Not even 29, dude. So young, so young. Think lastly but not leastly, Little Ugly Man of internet underground fame is possibly, potentially, probably releasing something in honor of the 5th anniversary of Mr. Thug Isolation, according to my source, and my source being a friend of mine on Instagram, so you know it's probably true. If it's a solo album, that'd be probably the dopest thing. Most likely though, and I definitely don't think it's bad at all, is the freaking Secret Circle mix album they're trying to put out or come out with, like Wiki and Antoine on top of it. That shit's been, they've released like, I've heard like 3-4 tracks recently. It's pretty bomb. It's gonna be huge, huge. Whatever happens, anything in recollection, in retrospect, in honor of the freaking Mr. Thug Isolation album, I'll take it. It took me a year before I can like be like, Oblivion Access is dope as well, and because it's been dope. Achilles Foot is amazing, amazing. Did I mention Mr. Thug Isolation? Mr. Thug Sir Isolation is a great album. Just check it out. By the way, apparently, again, sources I can't recall, Migos is going to be hosting a lecture at New York University, dog. How does New York get all these like crazy lectures? Migos, they've gotten Little B at one point when he was like really on his bass god tip. The Northeast gets the craziest school academia of hip hop in R&B. I'm supremely jealous. I don't understand how you guys do it, but keep doing it. I almost forgot too. New guap, drop top, guizop, zop, coming through, guys. The one consistent dude who says he will do what he does, and that's put out tracks and tracks. He's put out more shit in the last like half a year than like a lot of people. That concludes Ahnist CD Section. Do what you will.